After everything that you went through last year, to finally get a moment like this in this building, fans chant your name and all that, did it make it any more special for you?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was a really special night. All those chants are really meaningful. I was kind of hoping for a stop there to be able to take a final knee on the field, but, yeah, special night.
You talked about getting off to a fast start. Is that what you had in mind?
Well, I would love to score on the first possession, but I felt like I don't think we had a 3-and-out all night. Sounds about right. So we're efficient offensively, good on third down. Spread the ball around a lot, ran the ball pretty well, pass protected pretty well. I moved out the spot a few times, halfway decent. So a lot of good things to build on from this game.
How did it feel for you to get out on the move like that?
Yeah, it felt great. I was, feeling real good out there. I felt good pregame, and I've been progressing. I said to you guys after week 1, it's going to be a process of continuing to extend plays once I feel more comfortable, and this was kind of the first step in playing like I know I'm capable of playing. I felt like I was, myself quite a few years ago.
The tackle where you broke out to the left and then they brought you down as you were going out of bounds, was that a step as well for you to take that hit in that situation?
That was on me. I mean, I did the classic 2008 running the sidelines, and Julius Peppers drilled me where I just kind of gave up, thought I wasn't going to get touched. So I'm 40, and there's really fast guys in this league, so I got to finish the play out of bounds. But, yeah, that was, every time I get drilled or tackled out of bounds like that, it's, another piece of confidence for me.
On the touchdown to Allen, did you it looked like maybe you changed the play because they blitzed on that play. I'm wondering if you saw that and just ad-libbed something.
Yeah, we had him on a little bubble, and we're actually running away from the pressure, but I just felt like we were going to have 10 guys on one side of the hash, and it was one-on-one to Allen, and that'd probably be a better option than the run away to a dropping end and then a slanting line.
Allen immediately ran the ball to you. Did you let him know that the first touchdown here would have special meaning or anything like that?
I don't remember saying that. I'm not sure if he had that in his mind, but I'll take it. Thanks.
How did you feel after the first touchdown?
After the first touchdown, I felt good. I felt like we had a lot of good drives. We backed up a number of times and switched the field position, and then got points out of drives. I wish maybe I'd thrown that ball to Mike slightly more outside, but that would have been nice to get to 28-3. But man, I'm proud of our guys. We've been improving, but it hasn't been good enough for some people outside the room. So to have a performance like tonight, I don't know how many yards we finished with, but it feels really good.
The touchdown to Garett, you had gone to him the play before. He looked like he was upset that he just didn't get into the end zone. That was a tight window. Was it just a matter of you wanted to get him the ball on that play there?
Well, that's one of the QB mortal sins, premeditated decision. He kind of said something coming back to the huddle like, throw me the ball again, which is great. So I said, okay. So we had kind of a run-pass option there, and he kind of got it was maybe slowing his route a little bit, so I was kind of double-clutched it. But he's the type of guy where sometimes you feel like I've learned this, but a normal ball you think is going to be on target, a foot in front of the numbers, is sometimes behind him. So I've learned to throw it even wider than I actually think. And I'm glad I did because Gonzalez was in a good spot there. G made just, for the mere mortal, really difficult catch, but for him, made it look easy.
With Garett, it seems like you guys, for whatever reason, start this year just a touch off. Do you believe that's the case? How do you close that gap? And once you guys do, what are you capable of as an offense?
The entire focus of all three defenses we played have been taking Garett away. It's been Mel Kiper's worst nightmare. Been a lot of cover two, And when there's times we get one high, we've tried to go to him, but a lot of too high in all three games. They're shading to him, even with stud corners. You look at Ward in week 1, and Snead, thank you, in week 2, and then Gonzalez in week 3 now. Not a lot of singles. So that's a tribute to Garett and his talent.
There was that awkward exchange with you and Robert. You appeared to like push him away when
Awkward? No, it was not really awkward at all.
you appeared to push him away though, when he went to hug you. What happened?
I didn't know, he's not a big hugger, usually, so I didn't know he was going for the hug. He likes to do the two-hand chest push as well, so, but he talks a lot about two-score leads. So I just kind of gave him a push and said, two-score lead. That's what happened.
To do this on a short week, too, how encouraging is that for you?
Yeah, it's great. Now, we get the benefit of playing at home. It's easier at home on a short week, but the schedulers made it difficult for us the first 3 weeks, 3 games in 11 days. And although we'd love to be 3-0, I think if you said 2-1 going into the mini-bye, you know, we'd be feeling pretty good about things. Obviously, we got a nice little long break here, and then Denver, and then London game. There's not a lot of like normal 7-day week schedules for us, so but it's good that I'm proud of our guys. I thought we played with a lot more energy tonight.
This is an organization that hasn't had a lot of celebratory nights like tonight. How do you try to normalize this?
It's expectations. If the expectation is winning, then we're going to celebrate it, but we should expect to win. The next step is expecting to dominate.
It was hard in pregame not to think about last year. It felt very similar for those of us who were here last year. Curious, just like what were you feeling in that tunnel coming out before the game?
I was hoping I wouldn't have to make a decision about whether to carry a flag or not, because I was probably going to be the only guy that wouldn't. I am stitious, maybe not superstitious, but I think I would have passed on that. But you know, I felt a really good calm about it. Honestly, I didn't think a whole lot about it. Obviously, it was emotional to come back home for the first time since then. But I really think the first week kind of took a lot of the fears and anxiety of playing out. And tonight, I felt like I played pretty free.